there, I'm Jennifer, Minds in Motion Coordinator in the Waterloo-Wellington area of Ontario. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to be doing a gentle exercise workout here that I hope you find easy to follow and fun. What I recommend is that you find a little bit of space in your place where you can work out comfortably. Put on some exercise clothes or something that's comfortable to move in. Wear some running shoes if you have them. Have some water close by. I also recommend that you have a chair. I'm going to keep mine to the side because I don't want to block the view of what I'm doing. I'm going to do the workout from standing, but anything that I do can be modified into a seated position. I have it close by in case I need it for balance, which is the same thing that I recommend that you do. So we're going to get started shortly. Just most importantly want to mention that you should take this at your own pace. You need to pick things up a little bit more than what I'm doing, fine. If you need to bring it down to modify to your own abilities, that's perfectly fine as well. Everything will work that way. So having said that, let's get started. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. All right, so here I come. So here we are, standing nice and tall. Let's start. Just a nice little workout, a little march here. Starting to get that heart rate up. Nice and gently, we're going to start with a deep breath in, arms go up, and then we're going to exhale and bring it down. Let's do that again. Nice big breath up and down. Good. And get those arms swinging beside you again as you march it out here. Nice tall posture. And as we're standing here and marching it out, we're going to start to warm up all the major joints in our body, starting with our wrists. So just start to rotate those hands through the wrist joint. And then let's take it in another direction. Good. How we doing? So far so good, I hope. And then from here, we're just going to warm up those fingers a little bit, out and in, as we continue to march. That's really important. Those big muscles in the legs are what are going to help to get that heart rate up. Open and close. All right, it's raining a little bit out there today. So let's get those windshield wipers going in the car, just side to side, warming up through the elbows. Those muscles in the shoulders and upper back here are working to get the arms up. Nice. Good guys, stay with me a little more. One more windshield wiping. Bring down those arms and let's just start to rotate, shoulders back. Small to start, and then gradually get a little bit bigger if you can. Maybe put a little bit more arm into it. Not too fast here, we're just warming it up. Good, let's start small and go forward. This is the one here for the rounded shoulders. We won't do as many of these because often we're kind of in this position throughout the day. Get a little bit bigger. Nice. All right, march it out. Keep marching it out, using the arms. As we hold it here, I just want you to gently turn to the right, looking to the side. How's that feel for you? How's the balance? Come on back to the center, and let's turn and look to the other side. Again, just checking in here, using those arms. All right, let's move it down the legs a little bit here, a little squat, just side and center. Starting to warm up those legs, those knees. Big muscles here in the quads, into your bottom, down and up. Don't go super big yet. Tap it out to the front, and then just let those arms swing. Tap it out here. Good guys. Are you feeling some heat coming into the body? I hope so. Breathing's picking up a little bit. Let's change that to a heel dig. So just checking it out here. We're going to dig that heel down, toe is back. And let's just go for a little push with the arms. A little bit of contraction here through the arms, through the chest. 4, 3, 2. We're going to slow it down with a heel and a point and back together. Other side, heel, point, together. A little faster, heel, point, together. Heel, point, together. We're warming up that foot. Keep going, couple more. Heel, point, together. Heel, point, together. Last one, each side. March it. Good, guys. I hope you're feeling good. Can you march it a little wider with me? If you're following me here, leading on the right, doesn't really matter if you're on the other leg. I just want you to move. That's the important thing here. So as we march it wide, let's go for a little toe tap. Just hands on hips. Good, and I want you to just add arm reach. You decide here how high you're gonna reach up with that arm. Lovely. I think you're doing lovely. I hope you're doing lovely. All right, keep reaching. Let's reach it to the front, straight out. Nice. Reaching that arm forward. Don't forget to pull in through the stomach. That's gonna help with that good posture. Nice. And 4, 3, all right. Let's keep the toe taps, hands on hips. We're gonna put together some simple little combinations. Just do the best you can. Don't worry about getting it perfectly, it doesn't matter. It's the journey, it's the movement to get there. Bring up your arms here, a little bit of boxing. And I want you to start to add that jab. Again, you wanna make this bigger, put a little more oomph into your jab. Little out and in, keep that belly tight. Think of the muscles through your core here that are working to make this movement happen. Soften into the knees. Whew, I feel like I'm getting warmer. I hope you guys are. 4 and 3. We're gonna add on to this. Easy little knees to the front. So see what you think. Here's a balance challenge, right? We've got one leg up off the floor here, trying to keep the balance on that one foot. Use the chair. If it's in front of you, have your hands hovering over it or maybe lightly holding onto it. Or maybe you're doing this from seated. All is good, right? We're gonna add hand tapping that thigh. How you doing? Whew, nice. Keep going. I'm talking to the cat here. If you want to get a little trickier, see how you feel. Maybe not the first time you do this workout, but hand crosses the body to the opposite thigh. A little bit more of a challenge. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna add on heel dig. We did some of those in the warm-up. You know what I got here. Digging it down. And from here, we're gonna go for a little push to the front. Nice. Good, keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull back, a little change again. Drawing that heel back to your bottom. Good, stay here. Add some arms. Keep going. Pull back, you're getting that little kick in the butt. Maybe this workout's what you need. It's your little kick in the butt to get you moving. 4, 3, and 2. Can we go back to toe taps again? So let's just put it all together and then we'll move on. Fix my hair here. Arms are up. Little jab. Give it to me to the front. I'm just gonna look at the clock here because the clock that I set for timing appears not to be working. So I gotta keep track of time. We don't want this to go on forever. Keep going. 4, 3, and 2. Give me some heel digs to the front. Add some hands, some arms. Push it. Maybe, if you want it, a little deeper. Feel it in the legs. Nice. 4. You know what? I switched that. I forgot the knees. Let's put them in. Knees and tap. 4, 3, 2. Maybe cross over, right? All right. We are into it. We're doing great. Give me a little more here. Do you remember what's next? I do. Curl it back. I got it this time. We're bringing that heel back. Use the arms. Nice. Come on. Pull. Down and up. Low impact workout. Great way to get the heart rate up. We are pumping that blood to the brain. So many benefits from doing this. You're gonna sleep better. You're gonna feel better. All right, keep going. 4 and 3 and 2. Come on back and march it out. Good work, you guys. Hold it there. Nice big march. All right, speaking of the brain, this is a shout out to Marie. We're gonna try a little bit of a combination here. See if we can figure out how to work the arms. We're going up, up, in, hip, hip, 2 claps. Do it again, slow. Up, up, in, hip, hip. One more time, slow. Marie, our wonderful instructor at the Evergreen Center, West End. Faster. Up, up, in, hip, hip, clap, clap. Up, up, in, hip, hip. Keep going. Up, up. Woo! One more for Marie. March it out. Good, guys. All right. Marie always likes to throw in those little brain exercises for us. So there you go. Let's move on. Keep the feet going. We're just going to turn that toe out like we're doing a little jumping jack, but low impact here. One side and the other. All right. How we doing? Add some arms. You're going to lift that arm to match the leg that's going out. We're going to call these a starfish. So maybe you can make your starfish a little bit bigger. Taking the arm up here. You see what works for you. Keep on going. Reach. Could you do both arms at the same time? So up, up, push it out. Now I've got really big starfish happening here. Side to side. If you felt really keen and you wanted to do something a little bit more advanced, right? Out and in. That would be for Doreen. Doreen likes to do that every so often. Find what works for you. That's the perfect thing. All right, and march it out. Adding to our starfish, we're gonna go for a little squat, center, squat, center. Looks like this, squat, center. So we're gonna still keep that heart rate up because we're moving at a good pace, but we're also working the muscles a little bit more. Put some arms into it, down and together. Nice. Pull in that belly, stick that bottom back, just squat into it. This could be small, right? You could do it from your chair. Be close to your chair if you're standing. 4, 3, 2, guess what? We're going on the roof. So we're gonna start to climb up the ladder. And we gotta hold on because we're going on the roof. I don't know why. We gotta go on the roof. Social distancing. All we got left is going on the roof now. Come on up with me, guys. Climbing up. All right. Let's take it back down. Knees are up. Coming down the ladder. Nice. March it. Hold it here. All right. So we got one more thing to add to this little combination of moves. We're gonna call it the big stroll. So I want you to tap it to the front. Nice and easy. All right. Add some arms. Reach it out. I got same arm, same leg. You could go the other way. Doesn't really matter. Just put your own personality into this. Just imagine you're going for a big, dramatic stroll through the park on a lovely day. Sun is shining. Couldn't be happier. Birds are singing. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Nice, guys. March it out. Let's put it together. Woo! Hold it here. Are you ready from the top? Starfish. Start it slow. That little heel dig. Side to side. Arms. I got my arms up here. Maybe this bothers your shoulder. Feel free to put it out to the side a little lower, whatever works. Maybe you want to go really big starfish. Come on. 4, 3, 2. You remember those little squats? Right and left, right, middle. I'm gonna put an extra little squat in the middle. If you don't want to, it could just be step together. Up to you. Woo. Stay with me. 4, 3, and 2. Time to go on the roof. So start to climb up. Add in the arms. We're going up the ladder. Hopefully someone at the bottom is holding it in place. Let's go back down the ladder. We've been on the roof long enough. Looks good up there. Tap it to the front. Time for a stroll through the park. Good stuff. Big arms, big legs. Yes, very dramatic, like you're on Broadway. Big smile, because this is fun, right? Keep going. 4, woo, 3, hang in there, guys. 2, and last one. March it out. Are you working hard? I'm sure you are. Let's march it wider. From this wide position here, can we go a little faster with our feet? Come on. A little faster, but with wide feet. Give it to me. This will push the heart rate up. Little push, it's good for us. Let's count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, easy march. Back on the beat here. If you've got water and you feel like you need a little drink, grab a little sip, bring it down. Always come back to the march if you feel you need a little bit of a break, or you want to sit on your chair, march in your chair. All is good. All right, speaking of marching narrow and wide, that's where we're going. Last little bit here. Together for 4, 3, 2. Let's march it wide. How's that feel? Nice and wide. Good. Soften into those legs. If that feels good for you, pump the arms. Again, that's going to help get that heart rate up. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Let's bring it together. March it together. If you feel like you've got that energy, bring the knees up. Why not? Come on. Woo. Hold it here. 4, 3, 2. Here we go wide. 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. 4, 3, 2. Again. Out. 2, 3. Bring it in. Keep it in. All right, time for a V step. Very important step. Like we're making a capital V on the floor. We're gonna go slow. Leading right. It's wide and forward. Wide and forward. Back together. Back together. Out. Out. Getting a little bit faster. Feel it through. Give it a try. Don't pick up the pace until you feel like you got it. And back. Back a little faster. Up and back. All right. So I got the hang of this. I've been doing these for quite a while. I'm good at the V's, so I can go a little deeper into it. I feel good, like I got good traction. I'm pumping my arms. Good, guys. Stay here. Whew. All right, another shout out to Marie. She likes to raise the roof, right? And down. Arms go up and come down. Join if you like this. Raise the roof. I'm in my basement, so I could do with raising the roof. It's kind of low. Woo! Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here, and let's lead on the other foot. So if you're following me, you're leading on the left foot. And if you're not really sure which foot you're on, hopefully you've switched legs so you get a little variety here on your lead leg. Faster. Out and back. My carpet seems to be moving a little bit, but hopefully we're under control here. I'm not going to wipe out. We're doing great, guys. Hang in there. Shall we raise the roof? For Marie, push it up. Up, up. Up, up. We got 4 more. And 3. And 2. And last one. March it. Come back to the right foot. Or stay there. I'm gonna fix my hair here because I can feel it's falling in my face. All right, you're hanging in well, guys. Hopefully you're still watching, you're still moving. We're gonna try a little step to the front, and we're gonna step and row back. Other side, step and row. Step and row. So we're doing little forward lunges, working the legs. These are not super big because we're moving fairly quickly. Use the arms. Squeezing the muscles, chest and upper back. Woo! Keep going. Forward and back. Forward and back. Nice. Stay here, guys. 4 to go. 3, 2. March it out. Are you hot? Do you want to go in my pool? I don't have a pool. I always wanted one. Sometimes I just pretend that I swim through the backyard. Bugs my husband. Says I'm pool obsessed. But for now, you're in my pool. It's very refreshing. We're doing a little front crawl. Woo, it's a sunny day. We're gonna get on our backs. Give me some back crawl. Lovely. Nice, guys. Doing great. Back crawl. Woo! And then my favorite, breaststroke. Nice and easy. Keep the feet moving. Little march. We don't want to lose all that great work we've done to get the heart rate up. Nice. 1 more. And march, march. Good. We're going to repeat this pattern. Have a little push. And then we're going to talk about coming down. Sound good? Hopefully you're still with me. Marching it out. March it wide. Open it up here. Remember what I said? Soften into those knees. Pump the arms. Think being nice and tall, long through the spine. Bring it in. All right, I'm trying to keep track of time behind me here because my clock's not working. Hopefully, we're on track. We've had a good little bit to get the heart rate up. All right. March it wide again. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Nice. Go wide. 4, 3, 2, bring it in. Very nice. Here comes those V steps. Wide, wide, narrow. Now let's do 1 more at that speed, or feel free to stay at this speed. I'm going up to the tempo of the music, up and back. All right, let's push it forward. We're not gonna raise the roof, but we're gonna push the walls out. What do you think? Make my basement bigger? What do you think, Benny? Benny the cat, he's just sleeping over there. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Are you ready to step forward and row? Step and row and back. I think I'm off on that one. Step and row and back. Step and row and come on back. Step and row. Keep tall with this. You're almost there, guys. You've done great if you're still with me. All right, back in my pool. Get the feet going. It's a lovely pool. Right, Sean? Front crawl in the pool. All right, back crawl. Looking up at the clouds. Beautiful day. All right, what do you think? We bring it in a little tighter. All of a sudden, we just can't swim. We're doing the doggy paddle. So here's your push. Fast feet, move those arms. I want you to give that heart rate one last push. Come on, stay with me. Let's count up from 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Whew. Easy, easy. How was that? How you feeling? All right, you did great work. That was a good cardio segment. So what I want us to think about now, if you want to take a quick drink, this is a good time to do that. Just check in with yourself And see how you're feeling. As long as you can still talk comfortably, your heart rate hasn't gone too high. Just hold this march as we do some nice deep breathing. And we're just gonna start to sway slowly with our arms, side to side. So this would be our cardio cool down. Just gonna hold this, keeping those arms nice and low, below the heart. So we start to settle things back down again. And then we can move on to some muscle conditioning work, some balance. You did great with the cardio. Just concentrate here on nice, easy breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Easy, easy. All right, let's just bring it back to a little march. A little bit lower, a little bit slower. All right, and just hold this here. Bringing it down. Good time for a little break if you want to get some water. Readjust your carpet here. Mine's gone all kind of fluey. I'll straighten it out. So hopefully you've had a chance to get a drink of water, maybe take a little break. I'm gonna stay standing for this part of the workout, but certainly feel free to sit on your chair if you prefer to do it from your chair at this point. But if you're standing, as I said before, have that chair close by, preferably in front of you. I've got mine to the side so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna just slow my feet down here, stand nice and tall, shoulders are back, good posture, and I'm gonna bring those arms up to the side. We're gonna start to work through our shoulders and our back and our chest without using any kind of weight, just our own body for resistance. So as you just hold the arms to the side, I just want you to practice here by bending at the elbows in and then pushing out. You want to think about extending those arms out to each side as much as you can, preferably each time getting a little bit wider, strengthening and stretching a little bit further. And we're going to hold it out. And as you hold it out, I want you to think about dropping those shoulders down, relaxing them, but contracting through your arms here to keep the arms up and to push them out. So lengthening and strengthening, that's what we're doing here. Let's just start by moving through the hands, down and up. These can get a little bit tough, so if you find that you're starting to feel some pain and it's not comfortable, just shake it out and join us again when you're ready. One more down and up, hold it up. And from here, continuing to lengthen, you're just gonna do little movements through the side, pushing out, contracting those arms, using all the muscles here through your upper body with these movements. Keep going. We're gonna do 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1. Now we're just gonna change it. We're gonna do a few slow to the back, still keeping those palms up, squeezing through the muscles, through the arms, relaxing the shoulders a little faster. A little bit of pulsing. Stay here, lengthening out. Shake it out at any point if you need to. Good, keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's just move through those hands as we continue to hold those arms out, lengthening and strengthening. And then from here, we're just gonna curl in and curl out. And same idea here, we're contracting those muscles in the arms, through the upper back, in and out. In and out. So we're not using any kind of weights, just our own body weight and gravity. In and out. Let's change it to the front. In, you should feel a little bit of a contraction here in your chest. In and out. 4, 3, 2, let's pulse it in, little ones here. Again, shake it out if you need to. I'm feeling this, but I do these quite a bit, so I'm used to it. But if you need to shake it out, feel free to do so. All right, let's everybody just shake it out from here. So hopefully you felt that through your chest, through your shoulders, upper back. We're gonna work the triceps. Again, we don't know what kind of equipment everybody has, so we're gonna go without equipment. That way we've all got the same thing. I just want you to bend your elbows and just draw those elbows back. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see a better view of what I want you to do. We're just gonna open that arm, squeezing the muscles, and then bend it back in. What I want you to think about here is finding that tricep. That's the muscle at the back of the upper part of the arm. So as you extend, let's go a little faster. See if you can find that muscle and squeeze it. Everything should stay nice and long. Pull in your belly here to support your back a little bit as you extend that arm. Out and in. 4, 3. Think about what you're doing. Try to concentrate on the muscles here. Let's do one more. Hold it out. And let's just do little ones from here. Let's just pulse through. Little ones. 4, 3, and 2. And last one. Nice. Good. Shake it out. All right. I'm going to bring the chair into the center of the frame here, and we're going to work our legs by working around the chair. So if you're seated, you could try by turning on the side of your chair to work these legs. If you're standing, I'm going to get you into a position to start with. So you're going to have the leg that's closest to the chair in front. The other leg goes behind. Use your chair, lightest hold possible. Don't use it if you don't have to. You're up on the back toe. We're just going to go into a little forward lunge here, dropping down into that back knee. I want you to notice that your knee here, as you bend through the front, doesn't go over the foot. And everything else is nice and tall. If you were doing this from seated position, it's a little difficult. The best thing that I would recommend would be little extensions. I can show you. If you can do this from standing, even try to do a few. It's going to be good for you. Down and up, down and up. 4 more. 3, and 2, and last one. So just shake that out. We're going to move to the back of our chair. So I'm going to show you this one using the chair because I think you're going to want to have it in front of you. So this is exactly what I would recommend. Get fairly wide here in your stance. You want to work those muscles inside the thighs here, the inner thigh muscles. So think about nice tall posture, touching your chair as gently as possible, maybe just hovering over it. You're going to lower down by bending through the knees and come back up and squeeze your bottom as you come up. It's down and up. If you're not using your chair, feel free to put your hands on your hips, down and up. I like to cue people to imagine that they're sliding down a wall. So you're pressing into the wall and your back's not coming off the wall as you slide down, and then push through the legs to come back up. And as you push through the legs, a little bit of a pelvic tilt here and squeeze of your butt. How are you feeling? Are you still with me out there? Or have you taken a little break? All right, 4, and up, and 3, and up, 2. Shall we hold it in the basement? Let's do some pulses, some little ones down here. Track those knees, right? You want to have them over your feet. That's why you have to be wide enough in your starting position. So as you bend into it, those knees don't go out past the feet. Good. And come on up. And just shake it out. While we're here, hopefully you can see me. I want you to have your feet just about shoulder width apart. We're going to lift up our heels and then lower them down. I'm going to turn the chair so you can see what I want here. So nice and tall, shoulders are back. Come up on your toes and then lower those heels. If you want to make it a little bit more advanced or get a little bit more of a workout from this, don't let those heels come right down to the floor. Additionally, don't touch your chair. Try to keep that balance yourself here. Nice, tall, lengthened spine. All right, can we go a little faster? So we get a little bit of a pump. And you should start to feel that work that's happening in your calf. 4, 3, 2, come up and hold it. Like you got your high heels on, use your arms for balance. If you need it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Shake it out. We're gonna do our leg work here on the other side of the chair. So I've switched sides, other leg goes in front, using the chair if you need it. If not, shoulders are back and down. I want you to think about, I always think about that string coming out of the top of my head, and someone up there is pulling on that string very tautly to pull me up, to lift me. So as I go down into that lunge, I'm not tipping forward for my hips, I'm staying tall. And I've lost count. Where are we at? 4. Here we go, come on. 3, make them good ones. and 2, and 1. Shake it out. I can't remember if we held them at the bottom there, but that's okay. I don't think we did. Put my chair back in the center of the screen here. I'm gonna come to the front of my chair, and we're gonna do a very important exercise, sitting down. Don't get too comfortable. Scoot to the front of your chair if you can. Think of sitting nice and tall, pulling in that belly. Feet are about shoulder width apart. We're gonna do sit to stance. Very important exercise, something that you wanna do for your whole entire life. Think of all the times you're getting up and down from chairs. You wanna keep doing that and not have to need any kind of assistance. So what we're gonna do here is as we pull in that belly, we're gonna hinge forward from the hips, starting to load into our feet. And then as we come off that chair, we're pushing all of our weight right through the legs, right down through the feet, and then same thing on the way back down. Try not to plop into your chair. Keep going with me. I'm gonna chat a little bit here, and hopefully you're gonna keep doing these with me. Try to be as soft as you can, getting into your chair. All the way down. I like to think about sticking that bottom out. Make it the thing that's leading, like you're gonna sit on the toilet, coming up. Whatever you need to think about as you do these. But again, very important movement, something that you want to stay strong and be able to do. Working all those big muscles in the legs. How are we feeling? Let's see if we can do a few more of these. How about 4 more? And down. And then maybe we'll finish with the hover. There's 3. If I'm going a little faster than you're comfortable going, slow it down. Nobody's gonna know. You're in your own place, doing your own thing. And if you need a little bit of help from the chair, if you've got arms and you want that support, feel free. Or even if you want to reach back for the chair, sometimes I worry it's not going to be there. All right, this time come down and hover. You're not going to touch the chair, a little cheat. So I want you to see if you can hold it. 4, 3, 2, and sit down. Shall we try one more of those? All the way up, and then slowly come down. Pull in that belly, hold it here, hovering over whatever you're hovering. I won't say. 4, 3, 2, and finish it off. Whew. Give those legs a little shake out. Okay, I think we're good to sit down for a little bit. I got a few more things that I want to do in terms of muscle conditioning, and then we're going to have a nice little stretch. So again, I can't stress enough, if you can take your back off of the chair, that's going to make you work a little harder in this seated position. It's going to work your core muscles. Try to sit a little bit forward. All right, so we've worked our upper body, our biceps, triceps. Let's work our chest a little bit. So I do have a ball. If any of you have a ball handy, you could certainly use that to push against for resistance. Mine has a nice happy face. I hope that's keeping you in a good mood. If you don't have a ball, even just bringing your hands together, your arms are up at shoulder distance, brace your abdominal muscles, so pull them in, and I want you to take a breath in as you push those hands together, creating some tension, and then release, let it go. In and push. You should feel the chest muscles fire up through the arms and let it go. Do a couple more of these. So again, this is using your own body resistance, and release. A couple more. You could use the ball if you have one, but I just don't know if everyone has one at home. But this just goes to show you there's lots we can do without any equipment at all, just the good old body, okay? And just to build on that, I'm gonna ask you to take your feet a little bit wider so that we're gonna almost create like a seated push-up. So I want you to put palms of your hands on your thighs. Again, pull in that belly, and I want you to contract the muscles in your arms, and then you're gonna use the weight of your torso to bring your body forward. And then as you push yourself back up again, use the arms, use the chest. So come forward and push. Just imagine that you've had a fall, God forbid, but you need to get yourself back up again. You want to have that strength through your arms, through your chest, to be able to push yourself back up and push. All right, I can't make those muscles contract for you. You don't have a weight here other than your torso, so it's kind of easy to cheat on these. But you want to think about contracting those muscles. Make yourself do the work here by using your brain to work the muscles, to contract them and strengthen them. Let's do a couple more. Down and push. And one more. Down and push. All right, shake out those arms. One more for the legs. When I did some of that leg work, standing position, and I suggested as an option for seated position, even sit to stands, if you have trouble with those, just doing leg extensions. This is gonna fire up this big muscle here at the front of the thigh, your quadricep muscle. So if you're looking to strengthen low body from a seated position, this is a great way to do it. And if you have your hands here on your thighs, you're gonna feel that muscle get hard as you extend that leg. You don't have to lock the knee, just extend and then back down. You could even stay on one leg and try to do two. Again, that's gonna be a little bit harder. Other side, extend, in, out, and down. Do a couple of these with me. Extend, in, out, and down. One more, extend, in, out, and down, good. And just use your hands here to give your muscle, your fingers a little bit to relax it. Sometimes we do those little karate chops, okay? And I think, yes, we've done inner thighs. So I think it's actually time for us to cool down a little bit. So again, take a quick break for a drink. I'm gonna switch up the music to something slower. Okay, folks, we're now gonna do a little bit of balance. As you probably know, something very important to work on as we age, we tend to lose our balance. I notice as I'm getting older, balance is always more challenging, so I do try to practice it often. Try not to sit down to do this if you can. You're gonna get the best bang for your buck if you're standing, clearly, because you're working your body. Have your chair close by, probably in front of you if you need to grab it. I've got mine to the side for visual. So just start here. Nice even weight distribution into both feet. I just want you to shift your weight here into the left side if you're mirroring me, and slowly start to bring that right leg up. You can decide how high you want to bring it, using your abdominal muscles here, your core nice and strong here to support you. Use your arms here if you need a little bit of help. Maybe you need the chair. A little more advanced would be to extend that leg. Here I go. Don't look so closely at me. Concentrate on what you're doing. Hold it. Now slowly bring it right back in. And let's put it down. Good. And then just shake it out. Kind of reset things. We're going to try the same thing on the other side. Shift your weight here now into the right leg. Slowly start to draw that left leg up. You stop when you feel you're kind of at your max. Probably that top of the thigh parallel to the floor is as high as you're going to get. If you're up here with me, imagine that you're resting something here that you don't want to have fall off. Extend the leg. You can decide what you've got sitting there, what's important to you. Bring it back in and down. Good. Just kind of shift that out, shake it out. And now we're going to go back to that first leg. We're going to plant that first leg, and we're going to put the second foot right in front. So imagine that you're on a tightrope. Just evenly distribute the weight here between your feet and just find your balance. See how that feels. If you're feeling pretty good with this and you want to make it a little more challenging, you're going to reduce your base of support. So that front toe is going to start to come up. And then if you want a little bit more, take that back heel up. So now we've got a smaller amount touching the floor. See if you can hold it. I'm wobbling. Wobbling is good. Your body's working, right? You're training for balance, so don't be afraid of that. Now put it down, shake it out, and switch sides. So the other foot for me, it's that left foot is my base. Right foot goes in front, heel to toe. Balance out the weight distribution. Put it sort of evenly between both feet. And just notice, hold it here, see how you feel. Try not to be too judgmental about how you're doing with balance. Every day is a little bit different. Often one side is different than the other. I'm going to make it a little more challenging. Toe comes up. heel comes up and hold. If you find something that's not moving to stare at, that's kind of a tip I take from yoga. They call it your drishti point or drishti spot, and you focus on that non-moving object. That helps you to focus on staying balanced. So not looking at somebody else who's wobbling around. All right, shake it out. All right, one more here. We're gonna get in and out of the bathtub. So this way to the tub. It's a fairly tall or high side on the tub. We're gonna get into the tub. We're in, but we forgot the soap. So now we're gonna lift our leg to get back out, nice and sturdy to get the soap, and we're gonna go back into the tub. Over and in, and guess what? No shampoo. All right, so we gotta get back out of the tub, get the shampoo, got it? Back in. All right, good stuff. I think we're ready to have our shower. Excellent. All right, shake it out. Very nice work. All right, thank you. Good balance work. Okay, so it's time to stretch things out a little bit and relax and really make sure we've brought that heart rate down and just sort of finish out the workout during this cool down time. So I put on something a little bit slower. I just want you to take a couple of deep breaths here. Again, still sitting up towards the front of your chair if you can. Good posture. Just breathe in and then exhale. Put your hand on your belly to feel it going out and in as you fill it up with air. In and then exhale. All right, from here, we're just gonna take one leg out in front, a little bit flexed here, nice and tall through the body. Just putting your hands here, just at that little bend here between the leg and the torso. So when I say bend at the hips, you're squeezing those hands in there as you come forward. You want to stay nice and long through your spine. Everybody's a little different here. So you just decide what's going to work for you, how deep you're going to go into it. You want to feel a little tug on the muscles behind the leg. Keep the breathing going. Maybe you're able to reach down to that foot is flexed. One more deep breath, and this time come right back up again. We're going to keep the leg out, but we're going to go into a pointed position. Same thing again, we're going to tip forward at the hips, lengthen through the spine. See if maybe you can go a little deeper. You should feel this a little bit more through the front of the leg, through the calf. Just breathe and hold that there. One more breath in, and then as you come up, you're going to take that same leg and just cross it over nice and low. Start with this, just opening that thigh here to the side. You want to start to feel it through the side. This would be sort of a low level, a starting level. If this is good for you, stay here. If you want a little bit more, feel like you can take a bit more, you can actually put that leg up on top of the other leg. Remember that good posture here. Putting your hands on that crossed over leg, you can start to hinge forward from the hips and maybe gently push down to open it. You're going to feel it right here through the side of the leg. This is good for sciatic nerve problems, stretching your hips. I do this one a lot. I do feel it, but I find that it gives me some good relief. Breathe and hold. And then as we let that go, we're going to release that leg and we're going to start to repeat that on the other side. So that other leg is going to extend out, foot is flexed. Check in with the posture, hinge forward. Feeling this through your hamstring, into your calf. Just breathe and hold. It's recommended to hold the stretches for at least 30 seconds if you can. Breathe. Maybe reaching out for the toe. And then release, come on up. We're going to change that foot. We're going to put the toe down, come forward again. Lengthening through the spine. Don't lock the knee. Feeling that stretch now. A little bit more front of the calf, still through the hamstring into your bottom. And then as we come back up, same leg, start low, just pushing that leg out. Getting some stretch inner thigh, but also a little bit of a stretch down the outside of the hip. If you want a bit more, you can manage it. Bring that leg up on top and just let gravity pull it down. Plus, again, you want more intensity, you can gently add a little bit of a push. Nothing too big though. You gotta kind of feel your way through this. Even more still, hinge forward from the hips, and you should feel that into the hips, into the bottom a little bit. Breathe and hold. All right, while we're here, we're going to take that same leg, and I'm going to pivot because I think I have a bar across. No, I don't actually. So there's a couple of ways to stretch through your hip flexor. We can do it from standing position. Since we're in a chair, we can try it from seated position. You tuck that leg in behind. If you've got long legs, this one is tough. So I'll show you first of all, tucking it under the chair, pushing into the hips. You sort of lean back here and you're trying to open up right through here and feel that stretch right down through this big muscle, your quad muscle. Again, if that's not working for you, long legs, which I don't have, you can turn to the side and you can take that leg behind and stretch into it that way. I feel I get even deeper doing it this way. Or you can do it from a standing position. Maybe we'll show that in another workout. And then let's take it over to the other side because we didn't get that one on the other side. So again, a couple of options. Foot goes behind if you've got that space under your chair. Just leaning back here, pushing that hip out, and you should feel it. Right down, knee drops right down. Or pivot the other way on your chair. Don't fall off your chair. Make sure you've got a good sturdy chair and you feel like you've got good balance, good stability on the chair. Right here. That's where you want to feel it. Okay, come on back to center and let's work up our body a little bit. Let's take a nice big breath, and as we open through the chest, draw the arms back, and I just want you to look up and forward. Don't lift the chin too much, but just breathe and hold here, seeing if you can open the arms a little bit further. Now as we let that go, let's take this one arm, cross it to the opposite leg, and then just slowly turning here on your spine. Stay tall. Don't go too fast with this. Notice how you're feeling through your back. And then let's come on back to center. Let's open up again. Nice wide arms. And then cross that arm over and turn. I think we're just about done here. We'll just finish off with the arms. And that'll be it for today. Come on back to center. Let's just link those fingers. And as we push the palms up, now I want you to round through the spine. So pull in your belly. We didn't get a ton of abdominal work in there today, but we will next time. Hopefully you were working your abdominals throughout the workout as you were standing and sitting on the edge of your chair. Come on back to center, nice and tall. Let's start with a deep breath in. As we exhale, bring those palms down to center and just hold it here. Take another couple of deep breaths. And hopefully you feel good. You've had your workout. Thank you very much for joining me. Take care and have a good day.